Good evening and welcome to another Wednesday night Midweek Makings. I can't see myself on the screen because I've had to turn the screen. You may in fact be able to see the little edge of the screen here. I can't quite, I think I got it set up so it wasn't, but I could well be wrong. The reason I've got the screen turned around is because I have a studio audience again this evening. You'll probably hear it on occasion. So this episode of Midweek Makings is filmed in front of a live studio audience. Yeah, I did say I got a button to make them come on the screen, but I lied about that, so I haven't. So, but you know, right. Today I am doing something new and different. I'll go through who's in the chat when I go down to the bench view, because as I say, I can't see the chat at the moment because it's not there where it normally is. It's over there where I will be looking in a minute. So hello everybody that's watching. Something different today. Look, this is what I'm going to be doing. It's there. I guess it's about there. That's probably about right, is it?
Yeah.
About there? Down a bit. Down a bit.
There.
About there. There we go. That's what I'm going to be doing. Now, it's something very different. In fact, I shall go straight all the way down to the bench view. Then I'll be able to do all the proper talking and stuff. As ever, I'm still here in the corner, so you can see that I don't take my hat off. This is what I'm going to be doing. It is a Get Crafty Make Me Owl Crochet Kit. What it says. It says crochet kit. Make your own crochet owl with this complete kit. Let's get making, it says. Now, I've never done any crocheting. I know nothing about crochets. It's an owl. It's wool and stuff. Yeah, it contains a crochet hook, stuffing instruction sheet, yarn buttons, darning needle, and a how to crochet sheet, which is always good to have because I don't know anything about sheets either. I did open the box, but it seems to have sealed itself back up. Oh no, it's the wrong side I was opening. Right. Yeah, this is what the kit contains. It has things. Now, it's a kit that wasn't bought for me. It was bought for my wife, who's part of the studio audience we have in the background at the moment.
From Katie.
From Katie, my other studio audience that's also here quietly. But my wife, I think, did you say you tried to do it and couldn't figure out how to do it or something?
Yeah. No.
She's using one-syllable words because otherwise she gets confused. But yes, so this is what you get.
Bums don't go with crocheting.
You get. Apparently she's got an arthritic bum, but different coloured wools.
You wait till we all up there.
As it says, a needle and a crochet hook. Now I a long time ago, far away. I have done knitting. I have done some knitting.
It's not knitting.
Now I know that's not knitting, but I have done knitting. So I've got a basic grounding in needles and stuff. That's obviously the stuffing, so we won't be using that for many months to come. Or the buttons I would expect as well. We have a nice needle. It's a safety needle. Look, it's almost impossible to stab myself with it. This is the crochet hook, I believe. It's got a hook type thing in it. So you can use that to pull in and pull things back out again, I think. I don't know. We have two sets of instruction manuals. We have the Owl Crochet Kit instructions and the How to Crochet step by step, which is going to be very useful because I've got no idea at all. Right. Oh God, they gave him yarn and needles, says Mayhem. And stuffing. Yeah, I like a bit of stuffing occasionally. Ethel's here. Let's have a look. I'll go through the chat and see who's here because Pascal was here a long time ago. Then Lynn was here as well. Then Ross came along. Ghost Rider, me, Muse, William, and then everybody else that was still here as well. Ghost Rider, Lynn, Muse, me. Ghost Rider, Lynn, me, Muse. There we go. In different orders. Then Mayhem, as I said. That seems to be everybody. Oh, Athel then came along. Scottish hatted Chris. It's not really Scottish. It's blue, but yeah.
It's the wrong colour.
Crochet, says Muse. Crochet. I'm aware of the correct word, but it was for funny.
You need that colour.
Apparently, I've just been thrown a different hat because.
It's on the floor now.
Yeah, I won't be wearing. I'll take this one off in a minute anyway.
Blue's the wrong colour.
Just
put it on top.
Stop! It's a family show, says Muse. I don't know what could go wrong now.
Wear the red hat.
I'll be seeing how this goes, says Mayhem. Oh, I see what you did there. I'll be creative. Yeah. Shane Young's here. Good evening, Chris and everyone. Merry Christmas to you, and hope you are well. I was going to say Merry Christmas to you and all who sail in you, but I thought you didn't say that, so I won't.
Chris, put the red hat on.
All right. Stuffing.
No, put the hat on.
Flower Power says, seen it all now. I don't know what. Chris is going to spin us a yarn. You haven't seen it all yet. It's mostly going to be me reading the instructions today, I think. Lynn says it's cloudy and windy here. No snow, says Lynn. It's not difficult, Chris, says Muse. I will be after help and advice, so I'm glad you're here to help out. It's fluff, not food. Yeah, I don't think... It looks a bit like a Swiss roll or something, but no, I won't be eating that. But very much. Edward has super chatted me $10 US. Thank you very much, Edward. Merry Christmas to you. There might be a vamp hiding in a corner. Well, if it can help, then that's great as well. Yep. Right. Sounds like my snow went on holiday, says Muse. Yeah, we haven't had snow here. It's been raining on and off for the last few days, but yeah. Right. So I did flick open the Owl Crochet Kit instructions and thought, oh, it's good. It's got pictures and stuff. And then it gives you a list of abbreviations, and then it just gives you lots of words that don't mean anything to me. Body of owl. Crochet in stepped rounds in grey. Make a magic ring. CH1 to secure the ring. This does not count as an ST. Round 1. 6 DC into ring. SS to 1 CH to close ring. Yeah, step 1, and it's already, yeah. So I shall have a look. This one has got pictures. So I got from that it said grey. So I shall be using grey. That's the one you got most of, so I'm assuming you can make mistakes with it. I'll get the rest of it out the way and put them in a box with the stuffing and the other bits, and I'll keep hold of those two. I think we need both of them. I'm assuming you use both at the same time, but you know, what can possibly go wrong? Right. So, don't think I'll be needing any pages other than the first one for the first several months. Right. Treble. Decreasing double crochet. Decreasing treble crochet. Sounds impressive. Making a slip ring or magic ring. It said about magic ring, didn't it? That was the thing. Make a magic ring. I found the instructions that said magic ring. There's noises going on behind me. DC into back loop. Foundation chain, half treble, double crochet. Right, magic ring. Making a slip ring or magic ring. I assume that's two words for the same thing, but I could be wrong. It says, hold the yarn end between your thumb and index finger. Wrap it around your index and middle finger. Right, we're already getting technical. Doesn't say which hand to use, so I'm going to go by the pictures and use my left hand to hold it and my right hand to do the things. Mainly because that's what the pictures say, as opposed to having a clue if it's meant to be dominant hand or not. Right, yarn end between thumb and index finger. Wrap it around your index and middle finger, then cross it over and wrap it around once more, like that. Now insert the hook between your two fingers, the two fingers, the hook, under the first strand and over the second strand. Right, hang about. I could do with bigger pictures. I might have to Google this. I have got a backup plan in case this goes hideously wrong. I've got something else to do for the next hour.
No hideously going wrong.
That looks bigger than one strand, but I don't know. Right, so we're going over between your thumb and index finger. Wrap it around your index and middle finger, then cross it over and wrap it over once more. Is it not like that? Is it make it figure of eight type thing? But then you've got to do that. Is that going over under two fingers, under the first and over the second? No, under the first and over. That's just putting it through the middle, isn't it? Hook the second strand. Can't be that. Right. Anyone in chat wants to help? Learn the stitches, says Muse. Yeah. Then the terms.
Told you should have looked.
Read the how-to book first. Not many mistakes. They just make just enough for these kits normally. Thank you, Muse. It fills me with confidence. I could just make it smaller. I think that's it all depends how big it is, doesn't it? I don't know. Probably turn out to look like socks, only if we're very lucky. Right. Hold that between that and that. They're holding it much further up, so I'm going to go with there. That's definitely going over there. Alright, wrap it around your index and middle finger. Then cross it over and wrap it around once more. Cross it over. It says cross it over. I don't understand what it means by cross it over. Is that going backwards now then? So is that going forwards? And then that goes further backwards. Wrap it around once more, like that. Now insert the hook between your two fingers, under the first and over the second. Under the first and over the second. Hook the second strand, pull it back under the first strand and twist the loop. Without tightening the ring, wrap the yarn around the hook. Right, I've got it hooked. Twist the loop like that. And it's already sort of wrapped around. Pull the yarn through the loop on your hook. This will form your first chain stitch. I can't see that. Doesn't look anything like that. They've got a loop in it somewhere. I don't know where the loop came from. Hook the second strand. They've got a little loopy hook thing there, but I can't see how they got that. I've gone over and under and hooked and pulled back through. But then there's definitely a thing with without tightening the ring, wrap the yarn around the hook. What this bit? Hang about. I've got this out there. And then there was a thing about it using this bit, maybe. Is that that? Yeah, it looks like that. That might be that. I'll use that there. And I'll wrap that around.
Chris, I can always wait till next year and give it to Sarah to do.
I wrapped it around there. Pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. This will form your first chain stitch. Okay, what am I doing with the other end of that, do you think? Does that go through there like that? I've got a thing. Working a double crochet around the centre of the... That's just done a one thing, isn't it? I'll have to do that more. Chris, watch a YouTube video before you start, says Ethel. A little bit late, I've already started. Tons of videos on YouTube, says Muse. Yeah. Chris, knit me a sweater. It's no knitting required. You'll be tangled up soon enough. Right. Ethel says, I was making a scrambled eggs for dinner. Did a spitty Q8 due to a stupid scammer from UK Choice cold calling me 20 times a day. Had to scour the pot, but the eggs were fine. Candy has super chat. It is also $30. Thank you very much, Candy. Merry Christmas, Chris. Thanks for all the great live streams and videos over this last year. Especially this one, I'm sure. My wife could have made a blanket already, says Edward. Yeah, my wife gave up before she got this far, so she can sit in the background laughing. It doesn't tell me what I have to do after this. It just says make a slip ring or a magic ring, but that's not really a ring, is it? That's just one thing.
Chris.
Is that continuing onwards from there?
Not as easy as you thought it was going to be, is it?
I didn't think it was going to be easy. I just thought it'd have instructions that actually meant things. I think, is it meant to look like that? That's a decreasing double crochet. I haven't got that far. Reach stitches.
You need to find it.
Yeah, I think this isn't going to work. Foundation chain, surely that's the first thing to learn. Chain stitches and stuff. Because I've done that, and that looked like a thing. But I don't know what happens after that. I think I shall put this aside.
Well, let me have it. I'll pass it
No,
on.
I shall do it. I'll just do some homework first. Because that doesn't help. I'll have to scour the internet for some help. And in the new year, I shall return back with the crafty owl crochet kit. And yeah, we'll do it, but that instruction doesn't really help. Double crochet is not the first stitch you should learn, says Muse. But helpfully it doesn't tell me what the first stitch I should learn is. I shall return to this at some point. Wait, this is crochet. Why is Chris talking about his slippy ring? I didn't say anything about it. It's a magic ring. It's not slippy, it's magic. But crochet for another time. I shall drift over to something else that I know nothing about and have never done before. I was kindly sent some Meccano to do. I think it was Ross. Pretty sure it was Ross. After him saying that he'd done some Meccano and it was very good. It seemed like the thing that I could do here. But I didn't have any, obviously, because I've never done any. So he's very kindly sent me this from the Amazon wish list that I set up, which is Meccano, Engineering and Robotics. This is the Roadster Cabriolet. Now, I'm pretty sure that this isn't going to be finished all in one stream either, because it's a bit more complicated again than Lego. So, and I can't do a long stream tonight. I've got to be finished before Ted, because Ted's here at 9 doing a special quiz. So I can't overrun tonight of all nights. So I haven't even opened this, but it's got to be easier than crocheting, isn't it? Because it's basically like metal Lego with bolts and screws and stuff, as far as I can tell. Although this one does have an engine in it that you pull back and it goes forward. I think I'm losing half my audience. Oh no, I'm just rearranging. Yes, I'm losing half my audience. I think it was only fun while it was crochet.
I can't.
Right. There we go. I'll keep the bag because I think I'm going to be putting it... Actually, the box would be pretty good for that. Right. Meccano. I'm aware of Meccano. I've just never actually done any. Ethel says, I haven't played with Meccano since I was a 5-year-old kid and before Lego came along. B3 says, "While I applaud you for trying to branch out and do other crafts, clear research needs to be done before crocheting. Should be fine with Meccano." Sorry? My screen what?
It's going to focus and going back in every so often.
Okay, well, as long as it comes back in, that's the important thing. It's because there's shiny stuff. That's the trouble with Meccano. It's shiny things. Camera focusing doesn't particularly like shiny things because it tries to focus on the thing and the thing that the shiny thing is reflecting. This is the engine, the motor. You don't get to play with the motor. It's pre-built for you. So what can possibly go wrong? Bags of bolts. Yep. Bags of other things. Plastic washers and stuff. Bags of PP. Other metal bits and stickers and tyres and tools. We're going to need that one. I thought we'd leave that on shut, but we won't because we need the tools, no doubt, for making the stuff. Oh, that's quite cool. Proper little spanner with a plastic thing and Allen wrench. Cool. New tools to add to my tool library. Right. The tools are apparently the correct colour. I've just been informed. Just in case you can't quite hear. Right. Learn the stitches then terms. Start with chain stitch. I should try and remember chain stitch, and I'll Google that over the Christmas and find out what's going on. I may be that if I do enough research in the week, then this time next week for my between Christmas and New Year stream, I'll do some crocheting, but it might not. It might, yeah. Electricity. No, it's not electricity. It's a pullback motor. So you've got, you sort of, you pull it back and then it clicks and then you let go and it goes forward, I think. Tool. Right, construction tips. Tips deconstruction. No other words in English, so yeah, just use that to do that and twiddle it. And then twiddle it some more, put washers in and stuff. I don't know what to expect. Oh, this is a 5-in-1. So it gives you instructions for 3 different ones. Oh no, surely that's 3-in-1, not 5. But I think it's on the box. It's got 5 on the box. Yes, you pull back and go. So yeah, the classic sports car thing is the one that I intend to build.
You never made Meccano?
I've never made Meccano, no. No, never did Meccano. My brother did Meccano. I remember seeing it, but I've never actually done Meccano. I don't know why, I just haven't.
Meccano's good.
Apparently Meccano's good, so I have a helper to help out if I get stuck. Someone who knows something about things. Right. This looks like telling you what you need to build the car. I think that's the car that I want to build. So that's it. So I need these in bits and a nice one-to-one guide for the size of things. So we need that. I've got that. We need stuff out of here. Wait a minute, these are plastic. That's cheating. I thought something went flying as well. There it is. That's plastic. Hey, I thought Meccano was meant to be metal. That's plastic. That's metal, but that's plastic. Oh, I'm somewhat disappointed in you, Meccano. I was expecting so much more. I'm also expecting a bit, but I can't find that bit. There we go. Right. One of them, that's metal. 2 of them. Is that them? That looks a bit like them. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Oh, I've already got a bit. Can't find. There it is. 2 of them. 2 of them. Not. It looks like that, but it's bent up more. There it is. 1, 2 of them. Okay. And then I need some screws. Not that. Didn't need that after all. Are these all different? Or are they all the same? Looks like I need some things that are different. I didn't get it out. Okay. Get rid of that. They're plastic as well. Look, it's plastic. Lots of plastic stuff. I thought I'm disappointed. Right. I'm going to do a bit of sorting because I don't normally do sorting when I make Lego stuff, but this isn't Lego, as I'm aware. So let me get the green bits all out the way over there. I'm always building something that says B3. It keeps me off the streets. It's evolved since you were a kid, Chris. Yeah, I say I didn't do it when I was a kid, so I'm just assuming that it all used to be all metal. And these plastic bits probably were metal when they built them originally. But,
Why you sorted it? You never saw your stuff.
eh?
You never saw your stuff. You always leave it to
No,
rubbish.
well, not for Lego, but this isn't Lego. I've got no idea what half these bits are for, so I do need to organise things a little bit.
Drop things.
No time at all, I'm sure it will happen very quickly. Right, there are the washers and things, which it doesn't say I need any washers yet. It says I need them, which are these, but let's see them. There's certainly not any different coloured screws. There's only these little plug things, but it's not them. They're not in there. I've got another bag that I just didn't see. There we go. That'll be the bag that I need. Right, let's get that open. Get that one open. There we go. Right, now I'm sure I have access to all the correct parts. I need 2 of them, which look like those. Yep, they do. 2 of them. And then 2 of them and 4 of the washers. Let's have a look. Candy Ground says they didn't bother smoothing or deburring the metal parts of kits like these while I was little, which additionally taught me how to halt bleeding and apply bandages. Yes, I recall hear tell of Meccano being sharp and dangerous. 2 of them, 3, 4 of them. I'm also pretty sure that they didn't used to be Allen key things. I'm pretty sure it would have been just a normal screwdriver. Probably even a flathead screwdriver rather than being a posh Phillips type. Right, that. I need that with 2 of them on top. So underneath we've got those. That way round. The screw goes through there, then through that big bit, and then through that bit, and then the bolt goes on the bottom of that. Sorted. Easy. It's almost already built. In there, twiddle that down. Yay! B3 is 49 in 2 days. I'm sure crack was here within my lifetime, if not before. I don't know why we drifted on a drug talk. But yes, I won't be streaming any closer to your birthday, so happy birthday, Steve. Have a good one. Do keep putting pictures up of your Lego and stuff in the group, because, you know, we all like to see it. If you haven't already, anyone, I know you have, but other people might not have, join the Gross group and put pictures up and stuff. Right. There we go. Let's tighten that one down. So that's that bit, I think, built. Then we need these 2. We're going to go through those, and then through that, and then the bolt on the top of that. Yeah. See, the instructions actually mean things on this. They're not like the silly instructions with the crocheting. The crochet instructions are very much like the how to draw an owl instruction manual on the internet.
I told you that I'd just given it to Sarah to do, and you said, no, I'll
There
do
we
it.
go. That's that. I will do it. Yeah, I'll do it.
Let me moaning.
I'm going to moan as well, but I'll do it. I'm allowed to do it and moan.
No,
I can.
no, your blaming choice.
Right, there we go. Stage 1 complete. Oh, it looks like that. And it already looks like a car. It doesn't look like a car yet, but it looks like a thing that potentially could eventually look like a car. Right. For the next part of the build, we need some longer screws. Still like the way they're colour coded though, because you know we get the right ones if they're dark. I need 2 of them. two of them. Two more washers. Two more bolts, rather. I bet you love the crinkly noises as well. They come across really well on your videos. Everyone loves them. Two of them. Then washers. I had another bag that had washers in it, didn't I? Got the one I haven't bothered opening yet. Yeah. Right. HM Scale Modelling is here. Just finished my last work before Christmas. Painting the Tamiya Panzer Kampfwagen 3. Now enjoying spring. Welcome, and I hope you are enjoying yourself. I was meant to be still at work, but being put into a tier 4 area meant that my shop can't open. So I've unexpectedly had an extra week off over Christmas. And possibly more in the new year, because I don't see it just being 2 weeks. And everybody in my household is very, very pleased for me to be here.
Oh, we are, babe.
See?
Love having you home.
It's now recorded forever on the internet. I think that's probably one of them. It's not. There's other ones in here, but they're short. They're smaller. So it's not one of them. That doesn't look like that picture. I'll put that back in the pack, and I'll get another one of them big ones out. Not the yellow ones. All right. So that's that. Then I need 2 more of them ones that I've already used that look like that, and 2 of the other ones that I tried to use before but weren't the right ones. They look like that. Right, so now how do we get all these bits together like that? Oh look, washers and screw, long screw goes through end of that, then one of them, then the black thing, then 2 of these washers. Then that goes through the end hole there into another square thing. This is coming together much quicker than I expected, so I may well get the entire car built before it's Ted time. Because Ted will come along and start shouting if I don't get, if I don't finish quickly. He'll pop in at 5 minutes to his time, and start poaching people to come across and watch his channel. Special Ted quiz night tonight. I offered him a loan of my Guinness Book of Records, and he didn't say no. He just ignored it.
Christmas quiz.
He's got special Christmas quiz questions that he's got. 101 Christmas quiz questions. Try saying that after you've been at the sherry. Something's not right here. I think I've got that the wrong way. Oh, that the right way. That should be going upwards, and that one should be going forwards. So it should be more like that. And that one's the same. So that one's forward, that one's upwards. Then I can tighten that down. On behalf of everyone who is still working on Christmas Eve, yeah, sucks boo to those who are already off, says B3. Yeah, we apologise for us having lots of time off this year and you in your essential services still having to keep working to keep our internet on. But yeah, it's your own fault for working in that field, isn't it? Mew says we're probably headed for another lockdown here too. WD-40 talk in the chat there. Chris always has the wibble, says Lynn. But I don't wibble very often on telly. I do sometimes, but I don't always. Other people wibble more than me. Right, 2 of them, and 2 of them. I saw 2 of them. Wait a minute. That's one of them. That's not another one of them. There's another one of them. There we go. 2 of these normal shorter type screws, and 2 more washers. All right. Turn it over, it says. I got that. Turn it round. Screws going up the bottom. No sniggering in the back, please. That goes on that one. And that goes on the top there. There we go. Athol says, if any of you guys and girls work for Mighty Lancer Games, thank you very much for sending my latest Games Workshop kit out in advance of its estimated arrival. I don't know that any of my viewers work for them, but it's nice when you get things earlier than you thought you were going to, isn't it? Right, let's have a look. Mayhem is working on Christmas Eve, and blah to those who are already off. Yeah, I wouldn't have been off. I would have been working on Christmas Eve and every day up there too. But yeah, the upper echelons of the government had other ideas. I'm not entirely certain how much difference, 4 days of Christmas shopping might have made to everything. I mean, it would have got mental out there, I must admit. So it probably does make a large difference, only a few number of days. But shops need the revenue from Christmas, especially after this year. So I'm sure there's going to be a few places that are going to be in quite a bad way come early next year. But
A lot of places now, like I say, the South Way, have all gone up a tier.
yes, recently everywhere down south, like where we are, has raised up 1 tier, plus 1 tier to previous,
Everywhere. Due to the second
because of mutations and things to the public. No, not to the public, to the virus. But yeah, it's all just, yeah, we'll get through it. It'll be all right. It's been an interesting year. Right, two of those, 2 more of those. Oh, they got little numbers on them. This is A12. There we go. And so's that. No, that's A712. That one obviously didn't print very well. And it also says Meccano on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. I don't.
No.
You might in a sec when it'll focus. It might not focus because it's shiny things. There we go. A712 Meccano. There we go. See, just in case you forgot that it was Meccano that you built it, and I get to put on another plastic bit. Right. So this is going on the back. That way round. Bolt through there. I don't quite understand how this is saying now. Oh, I think that's saying that thing goes on there with a bolt on the other side of that, but it's got to go through there as well. So I'll put that through there first and then through there, and then put that bolt on the outside, or the inside, but the outside. The inside, inside there. Lynn says, I'm working the next 4 days, so Merry Christmas to everyone. Merry Christmas, everyone. That one on there, bolt, sorted. Now it's pouring rain, says Muse. Well, at least if it's pouring rain, then people are less likely to go outside and carry the plague everywhere. Graham M says, that sucks, Lynn, but thank you for doing the amazing work you do. Yes, to all of those in healthcare and other essential businesses, be it, driving or opening supermarkets and things. It is very much appreciated by myself and most other like-thinking people that, are aware of what goes on behind the scenes with stuff. It is appreciated. We might not say it very much, but thank you for all that you do. Right, that's that there. And there's that one needs to go next to it there. If I can get that on there like that. Spanner. Not you lot, not the mods. They're different type of spanners, but yeah. Right. There we go. That's that. Oh, getting there. That's that stage done. That's 4 already. Then we should progress on to 5. Mayhem's here. Saying moin moin. Why is he saying moin moin? I don't know. Sarah Jane's here. That seems to be it.
You misread the name.
Pardon? Mayhem Modelworks says moin moin Heiko. Heiko? I don't know what Heiko is. I don't know what moin moin is. I think there's some sort of hello. It's a new person's up a bit. Up quite a lot. I can't see. Not on the screen that I can see there, only Sarah Jane.
HM Scale Modelling, just join your...
Yeah, they've been around for a little while. HM Scale Modelling. They've been around. I said hello to them a little while ago.
Yeah, join your group.
Just joined what, sorry? Ah, right. Okay, I missed that bit. Yes. But welcome, yes. And the Gross Group is for you to post pictures of your things. I've missed a lot because I've been looking down here, not looking up there. But
you always miss a lot in chat.
I always miss a lot in chat because I'm busy doing stuff. The Gross Group on Facebook is a place for you to just leave pictures of your builds in progress or stuff that you've done, or you know, pretty much anything model, not model related, but making related. It's all about, you know, building stuff and creation. So if you've built anything, halfway through building something and just happy with how it's coming along, or if you've got a new technique you're trying out, then by all means post some pictures up. And normally on a Thursday night I have my evening with stream where I will, I need 4 of them, I've already got 2 out, go through the pictures that have been posted in the preceding week and basically just show them off to the internet. But I'm not going to do that this week because it's Christmas Eve tomorrow. So yeah, and the week after I'm not going to do it either because then it's New Year's Eve, because that always happens like that. So yeah. Never tried to do intellectual chat on Chris's live streams. He doesn't pay attention, says Mayhem. Is that the one just above when you said it's freezing outside here, very cold? Means I could store alcohol outside without using the fridge. Yeah, but someone would nick it.
It dropped to -1 here Christmas Day.
-1 Christmas Day. It might be a white Christmas. It's not going to be a white Christmas.
No, frosty, not
Frosty tea snowman. Yeah.
No snow, just frost. Frost and blooming freezing.
Why are we putting a big screw on there with just that on the end of it? That seems a bit strange. See it. Right. That's got to go on there. But that... Okay, let's try and finagle that into the right place while getting that in the right place and while hopefully still being on camera. Come on, you know you're almost there. There you go. See, it worked. HM Scale Modelling says, most I've seen in the group was about Star Wars, but everything can be shown, right? Well, I wouldn't want to say everything. And anything you don't mind posting in a public forum.
You're ignoring someone. Read your chat.
Who am I ignoring? I don't know. I'm ignoring lots of things. There are lots of things going on. Graham M says he hasn't noticed I'm here. Andy Wibble. I'd said hello to you earlier, Graham. I'm sure I did. If I didn't, then I did. And you just forgotten about it.
You didn't. You ignored him.
Goes on there, right? That there goes on there, through there, then through there, and then through there. Not tricky to do at all. Very easy, even with fingers like this. Come on, just twiddle it around a little bit more, then that'll bite in there. There we go. There we have it. Nearly. At some point over the Christmas type time, I shall be returning back to the Team Inept channel with Paul and doing some more raft. If you didn't catch that, was that yesterday I did it? Sounds like it was probably yesterday. Yesterday we found a giant island on raft and we were out exploring it and I kept getting killed. Giant bird kept dropping rocks on me. It just didn't like me. I don't know why. All I did was fire a few arrows at it a bit, but then it didn't like me anymore. I did kill a giant boar though, so I was happy about that. I did wear the head for a little while.
That's gross.
But the head didn't do anything to stop the giant bird from dropping things on me. But yes, we shall be returning back to that. Fox has told us that we can't leave the island until we kill a llama. So the one of us that isn't wearing the boar head can wear a llama head. The problem with that is we haven't got enough stuff to make things to enable us to kill a llama. Because I reckon I can do it with a bow and arrow, but we haven't got enough planks of wood to build any more arrows. So that's sort of impossible. Athel says we have an amber warning from 9 till 11 tomorrow for snow. That's up in Scotland land. Graham is possibly pouring a pre-Christmas brandy. Yes. Sarah Jane says that sounds like yellow snow. Stay away if I was you. Yeah. Don't eat the yellow snow. Right, this is going up on there with that on there and that through there, and then that on the back there. Athol says Mrs. Chris should do the reading out while Chris is busy building his wee car. Mrs. Gross Waddles.
He still wouldn't pay attention to
that would enable her actually, using a slightly louder inside voice to do the reading rather than trying to whisper in the background and getting cross when she thought I was going to put her on camera.
You're going on camera. People come to see you.
People come to see me, apparently. Yeah, I'm sure that's what they're all here for.
I mean, laugh with you.
Sarah Jane never gets hangovers. B3 says, I don't really get hangovers, which is surprising, but many years of practice involved. Yeah, I don't get hangovers, but then again, I don't drink. I mean, I have a brandy while I'm doing a live stream on occasion, but it's basically, one admittedly slightly larger than normal brandy, but yeah, it's not exactly heavy drinking. I think I need to get these straight up right, but I can't. Right, so it's got the back sort of arranged-ish. We'll see how important all that is. And that's that page complete. There we go. Right, let's see. We'll get to put some plastic on in a minute. How are we doing for time? 7:45. So a bit of time left. I shall make sure I'm done by 8:30. Whether I'm done or not, I shall be finishing about 8:30 to give Ted time to get in and get organised. Right, let's see what I need. I need some coloured bits now. I need the two that look like that. They look a bit, they're opposite of that, but I'm sure they'll be alright. If I turn them over, they'll be exactly the same. There we go. Then I need two of them actual metal bits that I can't pick up. Two of them. Two more washers. Two of the smaller things. Two of these plugs. Pretty sure they would never been included in proper Meccano. So let me get two washers. Not washers, bolts. You know when they're whispering in the background really loudly? I think they think they're being quiet, but they're really not.
Busy, please.
Then I need two of these. Two of them and two of the smaller plastic washer type things. Paul de Tomasso's here saying hello all. Oh, Meccano. Yes, it was going to be crocheting, but I apparently can't crochet. I thought, little old ladies can crochet, so it must be easy. I must be able to do it. But it turns out that you need to know what you're doing before you can do it. Who could have possibly guessed?
I did tell you to have to look at it first.
You didn't. You specifically told me I wasn't allowed to look at it first. You didn't even let me have it till earlier on.
I said, look at it. People will laugh at you.
You said don't look at it because people will laugh at you. I specifically heard you saying that.
I did not. I told you to look at it.
You said you should do this, and people will think it's really funny because you don't know what you're doing.
It would be funny anyway. Whether you know what you're doing or
Goes
not.
through there, that one through there, and then this goes through somewhere. Where does this go through? Oh, that one there. And then I've got to get that on. I think I'm going to use the end of this that's got a little square bit on it. Look, look, it's tricky stuff. It's all like official, holding it in place while you're doing things with the other tool.
No.
Yes.
That's not fizzy. It's easier to get the fizzy so you can have that. But I can't open it. Sparkling water. I can't open it. Yeah, you just run up the stairs, but you don't.
I think our waiter's going to get fired.
Oh,
He didn't walk up the stairs. They walked up the stairs and I tripped on the top step.
it's sparkling.
I never touched their officer. My hands never left my wrists. I don't know what that was for. Most of my friends do say they don't get in a round of drinks with me. What? I think I've missed stuff. I know I've missed stuff. I always miss stuff, but you know. Right, let's try this side. That goes there, that goes there. The little pluggy thing goes through the end there and holds that like that. And then this goes through the outside there. Then the washer. Then you can use the special magic tool to hold that in place because you can't get your fingers into it. While that goes under there and this goes in there like that.
Don't huff it. You'll regret it later.
I'm regretting it now.
What, huffing? I haven't done anything to you yet because I can't reach your slippers. In case you won't give them to me.
Right, there we go. That's that on there. And that looks like some sort of spaceship now. I'm quite happy with how that's looking. Yeah. Talking about drinking and buying rounds of drinks and I don't know. Best to eat Wotsits than squeeze them. Took a few years for me to learn that. You can't squeeze Wotsits. They just break, don't they? She's either strangling a baby or opening a fizzy drink. It could go either way. I don't know.
But she ran up the flipping stairs with me and then fell at the top.
Right, I need those two. I need those two. I'm running out of bits, so it must all be coming together properly now. Two of them and two of them. Two of them. And two of them. Is that everything? That was that, and that. Yeah, I've got all the things. Right, so how's this working? This is going through the end of that. We've got bolt going through green thing, going through top of this. Then going through that and the bolt. Let's put the bolt back in place on the spannery thing. That works quite well. So that through there, and that going downwards. There we go. Google didn't find a German word for what's it. Really? I mean, what's it's a generic, useful for everything word, and also a brand name for a type of corn-flavoured corn snack crisp thing. So it's probably, I don't know. I mean, a what's it is just a, you know, if you don't know the name for something, you can say, can you just hand me that what's it? The thingamajig. You use it. What's it?
I bet what's the name of the thing?
What's the name? Yeah.
A German word. I was going to say it.
But, yeah, I don't know. One of those terms that doesn't really translate, but you probably, I mean, Germans have words for great things. They just make them up, put lots of words together, and it's just one new word, isn't it? My mind took that to a totally different level, says Mayhem. I don't want to know why. I'm not going to go back and read that. No. We used to have a drink called an optical illusion, which was just every player puts a quid in the pot. Whoever's birthday it was had that amount of shorts and mixers. It was lethal. Well, it depends how many friends you got, I suppose. If there's only 3 of you, it's probably not too bad. But if there's not 20 of you, then yeah, I wouldn't think that probably wouldn't be safe. Right. I need Two of these, different ones. I haven't used these ones yet. Longer silver screws, of which there are only 2. I am sort of interested to know how many spare bits we've got, but because there's 5 different things to build, it might well be different. Athol says, an American who's still a big kid at heart spent 21 hours with his girlfriend helping him build the Lego Bugatti car. When are you starting yours? If he spent 21 hours with his girlfriend helping, would it have taken him like 10 without? Because, you know, when you say helping, you mean helping. I didn't say you wouldn't be able to help. Excellently, my darling.
Use the sarcasm.
Right, I need 2 of them. 2 of them.
Oh, Fox is on at midnight tonight.
2 of them and 2 of them. Fox is indeed on at midnight tomorrow.
Midnight tonight, is he?
No, he's on in just over 4 hours. Midnight tomorrow. But he still calls it Wednesday. It's not Wednesday. It's going to be Thursday. He said he might start at 11:59, in which case it will be Wednesday. Because I told him that you can't call it Wednesday when. Well, it's not my fault if he gets it wrong. I feel it's my civic duty to inform and educate.
Chris, get back to your thing.
I'm still doing it. I can multitask sometimes. 20 players on the team. Mine was red and I fell asleep on a pool table and woke up missing an eyebrow. Yeah, they can be tricky things, eyebrows. They can run away at the moment's notice. Right, looks like they go in that order on there, and that's got to be down here somewhere. So I'm going to turn it over so I can get to it from underneath. Put that through there. That under there. I can start it off by hand before finishing it off with an implement. There we go. Right. Candygram says, midnight tomorrow. That threw me for a minute. Also, technically correct. Best kind of correct. Yes.
Don't agree with him.
Don't agree with him because he's.
No, don't agree with you.
He does agree with me. Yeah, because it's right. It's not my fault that he's right. It's just the way that time works. At midnight, it becomes the next day. That's why it's midnight. That's why it doesn't say 24:00. It says 00:00. That would be 6 AM for you and 5 AM for me, says Lynn. See, definitely well into Thursday. Not Wednesday at all. There you go. That. And then the same again on the other side with that going on there, like that. It's almost like I know what I'm doing, vaguely. I've got no idea. But at least the instructions on this are clear. And you can show you little pictures of what you've got to do and how you've got to do it, instead of just saying, what was it, SF1, B3,
No.
until you get to C7.
No, that's when you know what you're doing. It shows you how to do the other thing.
I would have thought
Right,
that
how
was,
to do it.
beginner's kit, but that's that. Right, step 9. Continuing onwards. The girlfriend's job was to find the parts for, is that Greg? Greek? I don't know, to fit to the model and to keep him lubricated with coffee. Yeah. Muse says, it didn't take my 7-year-old grandson that long to build it. Right. 2 of them. Can't pick him up. I can pick it up a little bit, but then I can't move it. There we go. Yeah. 2 of them. 2 of them. 2 of them. Now, if this was Lego, they'd have doubled the instruction manuals and get you to do each side, and then come back and say, oh, by the way, do that again on the other side. So, nice for them to just give it to you all in one and say, there you go, go ahead. This is what you got to do. Go and sort it out.
Say goodbye to me and everyone else.
Who is?
Graham.
Graham says goodbye. Graham. Okay, time to go. Pre-Christmas Eve dinner is ready. If we don't catch up over the next couple of days, have the best Christmas that you can. Good night from France. Good night, France, and Graham especially in France. But yes, have a very Merry Christmas, and I shall see you probably between Christmas and the New Year. But if not, in the New Year, and may 2021 be better for everybody. Right, I think I've got all the parts list. So we need screw. Going through that. And that goes through that. That goes through that. Oh, wait a minute. That. I'm going to turn it upside down. Ah. Yellow bit goes through there with plug through it. And will be the same the other side. So let's do that as well. That might be why it's not metal, because it's plastic, because it's got bend. Or cheapness. It's probably one of those reasons. Right, that through there, plug, click, plug. Here we go. Right, there we go. Candlegram says, Lynn, I think it's actually 5 PM for you and 6 PM for me tonight. And that, that's already happened. Right, no, 5 PM's already happened here, but it doesn't yet.
Yeah.
Wait, well, it's in 4 hours' time, so I don't know what I don't get time zones when they get confusing for me. So you can work it out from there. What time is it going to be in 4 hours? Because that's what time Foxy's doing his stuff. That's not going to be 5 AM, is it? Because that's going to be 5 PM. So it is Wednesday. So he's got it right. Damn it. Well, he's got it right for you lot, but not for us real people in the UK. Candygram has to leave now. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, Candy. Thank you very much. Don't see you before New Year. Have a New Year, but I'm sure you'll be around before then. Right, that's that through there. They'll do the same the other side, but opposite. So it's going to go that way, like that. With that on there like that. 7 PM for me in 4 hours, says Muse. So it's an ideal time for the American viewers. I have no idea if that was in Foxy's thoughts, if there is such a thing. Or if it was just, I'll put it in after Ted's finished. Because, yeah. Right, so that's that. That should be getting there. It doesn't look very car-like at the moment, but I'm assuming all of this is going to get bent over and stuff and things. Fireworks are not a Christmas thing, says Muse. No, probably not. Muse will be at work for 2 hours then. Could be worse. Might be dropping something else, says Ghost Rider. I don't know what that was for. Yeah. Right. Step 10. How many steps are there to this car? This is another car. This is the end of that car. 21. So we're halfway through. And some of them are obviously going to be easier than others. Right, that. 3 of them and 3 of them. 1, 2, 3.
Fox, as he says his name.
1, 2,
It'll be done now.
3. Yeah, Fox, I heard my name. What have I done now? You only got the day wrong. It's fine. We talked about you getting the day wrong. There we go. That's all the bits. You also missed the whole beginning of the stream where I didn't do Meccano.
Didn't do anything.
I started. I read some instructions. And then things fell apart rather badly. That goes through those. Oh, right. Okay. That goes through there with the bolt on the bottom of that.
Just found something that you can't do.
Can't do yet. I've told you it's all your fault, says Muse. Yeah, Fox knows it's all his fault. It normally is. That's why he came in, because it's bound to be. I missed part at the beginning. What are you making? Says William. At the moment, I'm going to have to distract myself and go and rescue my wife who's fallen over.
Oh, shoot, there's a thing above my head. How much wanted you to take the drink? I didn't want to spill the drink.
There you go. Recovered.
Thank you.
Right. Now that's going to go through the top of that, the middle of that, and then out on the bottom of that. I missed part at the beginning. What you're making, says William. Yes, it's Meccano. It's that. It's actually that one. It's a 5-in-1 kit, but I'm doing that one of the 5, which is in fact the best one. It's the proper racing car type thing. I may well take it apart and build another one another time on the stream. Not on this stream, obviously, because, you know, it's going to be TED time soon.
Yay.
Fox says, "Hi Gemma, I assume," in the background there. Yes, Gemma is my live studio audience tonight.
Hi, Fox.
She's even got mouth words very occasionally. And mouth coughs. Lynn says, "Hi Gemma and Katie, Merry Christmas." Katie's run away. Katie is no longer present. She got bored and went away. Gemma is incapable of running, so yeah, she didn't do that. Right, let's have a look. This is just putting that bit on, so we need 2 of those. 2 of the black ones and 2 of the washers. Not washers. I keep calling them washers, but they're actually little square bolts. One and another. That makes 2 boxes. Mouth words. Fireworks freak out some people who have PTSD, says Muse.
Hair bombs are horrible.
Yeah, I personally I don't mind fireworks, but there seem to be a lot more of them around now than there always used to be. Just trying to figure out where this is going to go. It looks like it's at an angle on the instruction manual, but I'm sure it isn't.
Fox, go for it.
Fox, go. Go
Yeah.
away, Fox,
No,
apparently, or
not
something.
go away. Go for it.
Does that also mean you're within slap distance? Can we all work hard to get Chris in trouble?
Hang on.
I don't get in trouble for people putting things in chat. It's only when I read them out. No. If you do that, I would definitely make sure I get you on camera for next time.
Next one.
Next time you decide to come up and be a studio audience, I'm going to have studio audience cameras.
Next one.
I will. I will. I've got an extra camera that I can position very easily. I just need to wire it in and do a little bit of software to get it working on the OBS Studio. Not difficult at all. So just consider that before you throw things.
No, he didn't say throw. He said slap.
Right, that's going on there like that. Except I don't think it is. Because they're still there on that. But I thought that... Oh, it might be going on these side ones. No, the side ones are still there. I did use the right ones. That's okay. I did it right. Look. Impressive stuff. Mince Pies has put pictures in the chat. What did I get wrong? Do I need to fix something? No, it was as I commented on your video.
Too, didn't they?
As I commented on your video that you put midnight Wednesday, when actually it's midnight Thursday. But you know, it's just me being pedantic more than anything else. But other people in the chat did agree with me because you know. Right, let's have a look. We're getting 2 more of these and 2 more of them. One of them, one of them, and one of them. What?
We're talking about you, not to you.
Okay. That doesn't line up with that. It wants me to put bolts through there and through there.
For the fun of the audience.
But
You always said you have to give the audience what they want.
that's not even... I could bend it. I could bend that up a bit more, maybe. Sort of. Muse says that's just mean. Right, so I'm going to get that through there. And just bend things and twist things enough to get that through there as well. And then I should be able to get that onto the bottom of it.
You better run now. Okay, me, babe, I didn't even do that. This is why I don't watch his eyes.
Through there as well. Come on. There we go. Let's do that through there as well. This is a little bit sort of tighter fit than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was all going to be, you know, nice, easy. Put this bolt through here, but this has been a bit of bend this so it's just out of the way a little bit there. Twist this so that might just about fit through there if you force it hard enough. Now I can't get that down in the right place for that at all. Let's have a look, see. Bending, yes. Midnight is the worst time to schedule anything, as half the people in them get the wrong day. Time is rubbish. Pretty much, yes. That's pretty much what we decided was the problem. Even Lynn got the time wrong, and she's in a different time zone. So, but it turns out your midnight in 4 hours is going to be the right time, the right day for the Americas. So although we thought you might have got it completely wrong, it turns out you might have got it about right for them.
It's good timing for those that can't sleep.
There we go. So that I don't even remember what one I was doing. That was that one, wasn't it? Yeah. Now I've got to put more things on the side. So we need the other two of them. It's already 10 past. I might not get this finished tonight, you know. But I don't think there'll be enough to do another stream on it. So I might have to finish it behind the scenes. 2 of them. 4 of them and 4 of them. Right, let's get more of this out. I've got 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. 2 more nuts. 1 nut, 2 nut, 3 nut, 4. 2, 3, 4. There we go, that's that. So I've got that, and that. That's sorted. How do they go together? That goes through that one. And that goes through one of them. Second one. Second one from that side. That's where that goes on that one. Goes through the end one on that one. Right. So that goes through there. The second one goes through there and through there. That goes through there onto there. Right, okay, so it's got to go through there and then through there, and that's got to be twisted all the way around to get in there. So when that's twisted round, I can't get that on there anymore. All the way around there like that, and then hopefully I can find somewhere to get this through. Out there. Feels like that's going on to something. Sound, says Fox. I don't know why. What? B3 says, I applaud you looking after the Colonials, Fox, but I'll be in bed as I'm working tomorrow. Do the same on the other side. So we get that ready to go in there. That through there. All the way twisted round to get under there. and then onto that. Oh, I twisted round. Come on, you can do it. I did it on the other side, so there's no reason you can't do it on this side as well. There we go. Ba, ba, ba. The flangey bits at the back, says Fox, make it look a bit like a Destiny ship or an A-wing. It did look more like a spaceship earlier. But as they get twisted round and bent into the right places, it has been becoming more car-like. Except for this bit that I can't get in the right place. I've already done them on the other side. I don't know why this one's being a bit of a pain. I think that's it. I think this is the back as well rather than the front, but you know, there we go. And the other bits go through, oh, just through there and there. Right, got another one floating around there somewhere. Right, so this is going through next to the clip bit that I put in. Through there, through there. There we go. Yay! At the minute, it looks like the burnt out skeleton of a Blade Runner spinner. Yeah, I'll give you. It does look very Blade Runner-y. I don't know if Blade Runner-y is actually a phrase, but it is now. So through there and through there. Yeah. Fox tells B3, I reckon you should get some Meccano. You take this in a whole different direction. Yeah, the first thing you'd do would be throw away the instruction manual. That was that. 14, right. Could use the red bits. Brake lights, probably. 2 of the washers that were in this bag here. And the things that are actually washers, not just things that I call washers because they're actually bolts.
You don't always need instructions for Meccano.
Sorry?
You don't always need instructions. We used to make them, when I was at school, we used to make Meccano, and we didn't have instructions. We made what we wanted.
Yeah, I make that's the same as Lego though. I mean, Lego obviously you can just do what you like, but I always prefer to follow the instructions because they know what they're doing when they design it, and I know they can make things look amazing, whereas anything I do with it will probably look a bit rubbish. That. As a kid, I scratched about an oil rig from Meccano. Yeah.
I meant to say, of course not. It would look good, whatever.
No, I wouldn't expect you to lie on a live stream. Right, where's this going? It's still on the back there. It's going through there. Right, okay. With the thick bit at the bottom. It goes through there. And somehow I've got to line that up again right there. That works. Instructions are for the meek. The brave throw them away and go with what fits. Because with enough glue and brute force, it will fit. Glue and brute force. Not things that you normally hear of in the same sentence as Meccano. I mean, brute force, yes, probably, but I think traditionally glue is not used a great deal in the building of Meccano sets. I think B3's off. Enjoyed it. Merry Christmas all. May the force be with you. Bye. Have a good one. HM. That was that one. Now we're down here. Right, so we've got one of them. And then basically all the other bits. 2 of those. 4 each of these. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4 and 4. Right, let's see what we're doing. This we're building another sub-assembly. So that with that through there, then through there, then through there into a bolt. That works. Merry Christmas to you too, says Fox. Even, yeah, lots of 2s and Merry Christmases to everybody. That through there and a bolt. It is if you don't want your brother to take it apart again, Chris. I don't. Glue and metal wouldn't work very well, would it? A normal super glue would hold it briefly, but not properly. So I don't know. If it's a little brother, surely you just use threats of violence to make him not take it apart, wouldn't you? Alcoholics go to meetings. I'm a drunk. We go to parties, says B3. I'm pretty sure there's also meetings for that as well, but you know. Right, that's that. Then we need to put the. See, I'm allowing them to make that out of plastic because you wouldn't be able to do that in metal. Pretty sure in the olden days it would have just had a frame that imaginary windscreen.
Oh, you're waving it. I couldn't quite see what you're waving out.
2 of the bigger bolts. The last 2 of the bigger bolts. I'll quickly get all of these out. I'm probably not going to use those now.
Ted's in chat.
Ted's in chat. See, it must be coming up to closing time. Ted only turns up when he's worried about me overrunning. I haven't read what he said, but as he's saying that about don't overrun. Yeah. Oh no, heavy engineering. Okay, yeah. Alright, this has got to go onto there. Bolt through there. Bolt through there. Through that, and then through those. And the nuts on the bottom of that. Right, okay, I got this. That through there and through. I say I've got this, but I haven't got where it's got to go to because it's quite a long way in there. Are there somewhere? Is that... No, oh yeah, the bolt's not fallen off, so it must still be in there. It's just not tightened up very much, but that's okay. Ted says Fox. Ted. Yeah, I've got the right number of Teds there as well. And that one needs to go through there. So to do that, that's got to be splayed outwards just a little bit more. There we go. Then we can get the other bolt on the bottom there. Shopping equals gin ingestion. No, shopping is getting the gin, not necessarily ingesting it. You can't ingest it while you're shopping because the shops tend to get cross with things like that. You have to do the buying of it first. Is this why they don't let you into shops anymore, Fox? I think that's getting in the right place. Yep, again, the bolt's disappeared. I'm aware that that's not straight, but I think that will probably just sort of twiddle around a little bit, won't it? Lynn says gin. Don't know why. Probably because Ted's here, but... There we go. That's that. So yeah, we're getting there. Oh, on the last page now, I think. Yep. Final page. So we are going to get this done, even if it's not quite half past. Half past was only a sort of guideline, not a deliberate, definite stopping point. So 2 of those. I do need waffles, so I'll get them out there as well. 2 of those. More of this.
You can keep that one upstairs. I'm not doing myself for that one.
You don't want this one because it's not red. It looks like I've got an extra screw, so that's always nice. Well, I might well be taking this apart and building it again as it's something different at another time. So,
It won't be red.
Box says Ted can ingest gin whilst he's doing anything. It's like photosynthesis. Yeah, you can, but I think you might get in trouble for it. Is what I was being worried about. Right, that looks like it goes through there, then through there, and then through there, and then a washer. So that's not actually holding anything together. This is just being headlights. What do you get testers to see which one's best? What you do, get testers to see which one's best. Okay, yeah, you can ingest if you're doing that, but I suppose that all depends on, you know, whereabouts you are and where you are. Did I get too many bolts out? Oh, I just got all the bolts out, didn't I? That's why I've got bolts left over. That through there. That one through there. I've got an extra one of them. There we go. That didn't happen. Nobody saw that happen. It's fine.
It happens sooner or later.
No, it didn't. It didn't happen at all. At least it was a bright yellow bit. I'll be able to find that quite easy. That's that there, right? Oh no, it does go through that bit. I thought it might, but yeah, right. So where's that? Go through that first. It just doesn't really show it much on that side, so I've got to take all that apart again. Got to go through there, then there. God, that's tricky. Then there. Where's the washer come? The washer comes after that. No, between those two. Right. Green thing, washer. Yellow thing, yellow disc. Oh. There we go. Fox is going to be right back. Time to toothbrushy brushy. Got to get your teeth brushed before Fox's Ted's test. Ted's quiz of the Christmas quiz. I think that cocktail is so you can't find the door afterwards. I don't know what the cocktail that is. Oh, B3's Christmas evening will essentially be a drunk meeting as my best mate hands us a cocktail before we get in the door. Right, so that's got to go through there, then the washer, then through there, and it's got to bend upwards, not downwards, because it's not a broken bonnet, it's an actual bonnet. Right, that goes on there, or a hood if you're American. Why can't we all agree on car terms? It should be, you know, we should all just agree on something, shouldn't we? Why do you need to call things different things? Who was first? Ford did the first car, so that would be an American thing. So we should all call them hoods. I mean, hood and bonnet are both hats. So I don't get how the differentiation came in, although it's still much the same. It's very strange to me. Right, under here, we've got to put these in there. It just goes in there. Just, why are they even there? Are they being some sort of bumper? Okay. That's that. Wheels. Wheels. Get the wheels done. 1, 2. And the rest of them. So that goes in there. Just like Lego wheels. Oh great, I didn't study for Ted's test. I may be excused, says Lynn. Nope. It's about Christmas, so if you know about Christmas, I'm sure you'll be alright. Alright, so that's the wheels put together. Although it says to do 2 of them, but you know. Right, then we need these axles and Oh, that's the, oh, they're on the end. Right, okay, I think I understand this. So that's got to go on there. No, that goes on there first. Then that. And then that. Should that not be attached? I'm pretty sure it should be attached, because otherwise you can't pull it back unless it fixes on properly.
Spider's giving you good advice. Don't force it, you'll snap something.
I'm not forcing stuff. No, it's fine. Look that. Oh, it's that way round. Right, okay. It goes that way round. And it's got to go that way around. Then that goes on. Yeah, that's attached now. Okay, that's better. I understand a little bit more now. There we go. So that goes on there, then that goes on there. Then the little plastic washery thing, rubber washer, just holds it in place like that. Cool. We get the other one, which goes through there. And these go on there. Then the wheels. And then the two little plastic bits. And there we have completed the car. Yeah, it's
Strange.
strange. Yeah, I'd have thought these would have attached a little bit somewhere, but they don't. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't look as realistic as Lego. Oh, there is a 23. I missed the 23. Putting the stickers on. I'm not going to put the stickers on at the moment, because they'd probably be on different places for the different types of car. So left over we have a few bits. Like I say, you can't really say you've got bits left over until you've built all of the varieties, because it might need an extra couple of things for another one. But and there's another yellow thing that I'll find later. So yes, that was. How's that for timing? Look at that. The Meccano car, which apparently doesn't work. That's what it does. It wants to. It does when you pick it up. That's very strange. Maybe I'll just do it more. There we go. No. Should I read the instructions? The instructions might say about using the pullback motor. But it doesn't though. Or it might do in a funny language. I don't remember it saying anything at the beginning. Maybe it does at the end. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I've done it wrong. It's always possible. But, I mean, if you pick it up, the wheels start going round. Maybe I've got wheels attached too tight somewhere, or I'll just free them all up a little bit. Can't free up them ones because they've got a bite on the thing. There we go. But I think the front wheels were rubbing a little bit where it's not quite shaped. But there we have the Meccano. It doesn't seem to have a name. Steam. It's not Steam. I don't know. The Meccano Roadster Cabriolet. Which looks a bit like that. It doesn't look quite like that because that's different at the front there. Unless I've done it wrong, which is entirely possible. But no, it's got silver bits that it's different.
So you've got a bit back to maybe back to front.
Don't know. Things seem to be just slightly different. They may have changed it a little bit in the design stages. It's similar, but a couple of bits are just a little bit different. This one's got bolts there instead of the black ones, and oh well, it's fine. It's lovely. It is what it is. Will it be MOT'd to skipper scale models? No, Ted. It doesn't need an MOT. It would fail. It has no brakes. The the tread on the tyres, even though they're new tyres, is like, you know, the fraction of a millimetre. It's not nearly enough. But, you know, there we go. Right, so that's that. A hood is also the carb hood or bonnet on British cars, yes. As well as being parts of the US.
We should just move that conversation. Don't worry about it.
I'm back and had some things to do. Everything's done. Yes, you were gone throughout all of the build, but welcome back. Yes, there we go. He's built it wrong. No, I hadn't built it wrong. I just tightened up the wheels too much. I didn't think they should swap around like that, but apparently they should. Because if they don't, it doesn't work properly. The other reason it would fail the MOT is the steering is not fitted, as is the steering wheel and the seat and doors and lots of other things are just not part of the build. But I quite enjoyed it. For my first Meccano kit, I'm quite happy with that. Speedy Q8's just in time. Bye, Speed. Yes, I won't put the stickers on. I'll come back and build another one of these at some point. Do let me know. Put a comment on the end of the video. When it's an actual video, leave a comment and tell me which one you think I should build. We've got those. So that's the one I've done, sort of. There's sort of, I don't know what that one is. Can't really tell. That's like Formula 1 car, an oldie worldy racing car, an old jalopy type car. That looks quite cool. And that's some sort of, I don't know, like pickup hybrid type something maybe. I don't know. But yeah, let me know. Just put in, well, don't bother putting in one because I've done one. So 2, 3, 4, or 5. Which one I should build next time. It won't be the next time. Next week I shall be doing something different. I might be doing crocheting again if I've done my homework and figured out how to crochet. If not, I shall be doing something else. I've got some more Lego to do. I've got some more diamond art to do. I've got some more well, I've got metal earth foldy things.
Loads of stuff over here.
Other things, what?
I said you've got loads of stuff over here.
I've got stuff, yeah, but that's plastic model kits. They're not for the Wednesday thing. They're for more normal buildings. But yes, so that was that. Hopefully you've enjoyed something a little bit different, and the beginning bit even more different. But yeah, that was that. Let me come back up to here where I can't see the chat, so apologies for that. And I don't think you've got, have you got the corner of the screen? No, I don't think you can see the corner of the screen on that, can you? No, it's all me. So thank you all for watching. What?
Yeah,
you can see the corner of the screen a little bit here, can you?
You can move it.
I can't really move it. Well, I'll move it and put it back where it should be so I can actually see it again. There we go. I'll turn that round for me. So, thank you all for watching. It's Christmas Eve at the moment. So have a very, very Merry Christmas. Wherever you are in the world and whatever you're up to. I say the year's not been fun, but it's almost over. So enjoy it while you can, but do stay safe and, you know, have a quiet one at home rather than going out partying or visiting people. So enjoy yourselves over the next few days. I shall return probably not here until next Wednesday. I know, Sunday. Sunday is me and Ted, but that's over on Ted's channel. Then Monday is the E-Models Christmas build from midday on Monday over on the E-Models channel. But then I shall return back here next Wednesday to do something else making. Thursday I won't be doing an evening with because, say, tomorrow's Christmas Eve and the one after is New Year's Eve. So, yeah, I won't be doing that then. But that'll be returning in the new year. Are there pics this bit? Oh, are we talking about me or this? I'll be putting a pic up of that in the group, but yeah. Cheers, Chris says B3. Laters gang. He says something in Welsh. He wouldn't say anything rude, would he? He says, Nadlog Lowen Weldon Newden Da. It's probably Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, I would guess at, but it could well be wrong.
Sounds about right.
It sounds like that might well be it, yes. Happy holidays to anyone I missed, said Muse. Yes, happy Christmas to everyone. Happy New Year if I don't see you in between. But you'll all be watching the E-Models still on Monday anyway, so I should see you all there. Fox is back and you're finishing. Heck it. Well, I finished. So, yes, I'm finishing. That's it. I shall see you all in 25 minutes over on Skipper Scales Models channel for his Christmas quiz. And I'm not going to see you later on Fox's. I might be there briefly, but not for very long because it's a silly time in the middle of the night. So, other people might well be watching. Gemma might watch. She might even put in a comment saying hello, but she might not. So have a good one. I shall see you soon. I'll find out where the button is so I can push it.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Hopefully you heard all that. So Merry Christmas from everybody here in the Gross Models household. And I'll see you all after Christmas and in the new year. Thank you all. Well done, Chris, but terrible pronunciation. I guessed it was going to be terrible pronunciation. It's your own fault for not having enough vowels in it. But yeah. My teeth feel like I stepped out of a salon and my hair has that fresh from the dentist feeling of clean. I may have mixed the brushes up. Yeah. Okay. See you all later. Thanks for watching. Bye bye and a Merry Christmas.